welcome to yoga. Thank you for coming. Good to see you all.
You too.
Okay, I'm gonna take a big breath here. Whew. So, find your place to center and bring your awareness inside. It's a little bit of a process. You can't just leap right into it. So you can sit or lie down, whatever you want. Whew. So just find where you are, right here, right now. Scan your body, relaxing as you go, releasing any tension. You can always do that in your face and jaw and neck. Just relax. Come within. Notice any sensations in your body, any part that's talking to you, or maybe everything feels pretty relaxed. Also notice any feeling tones or emotions that you might have brought in with you today. Just being aware of that and knowing that, you know, it can affect your practice. So just being aware is important. You don't have to deny it or push it away. And also notice the state of your mind, whether it's like busy, or fairly relaxed, or just the way it is, thoughts coming, going. And then bring your attention to your breath, just the way it is. So just follow your inhale and exhale. Now I notice mine's pretty shallow and fast right now because I was struggling with that screen. So just notice. And now we'll do a pranayama, which is taking control of the breath, which can be a wonderful tool if you want to calm down or energize yourself. So our breath today is going to be the box breath. So it's just basically inhaling to a count of 4, pausing, exhaling to a count of 4, pausing again. So inhale 4, pause, exhale 4, pause, and you set your tempo. So we're just going to do that for about a minute, so go ahead. Okay, then let go of the 4 pause breath, and just take a few slow, deep, even breaths, aiming to have the inhale and exhale equal in length, but nice deep belly breaths. And then take a moment, if you wish, to create an intention for your practice. Practice today is going to be focused on twisting. So twists can be calming or energizing. They're kind of all-purpose things. And they are a wonderful way of kind of wringing out tension and releasing emotional and physical tension that's been stored in their body. So let's do some twisting. So we're going to do a twist or more in each several foundations, and you'll be able to modify. So no worries there. So let's start on our back. So come on over onto your back. Have your strap off to the side there, and stretch out. So stretch out your legs, bring your arms up overhead toward the mat, and just lengthen out in two directions. And the next time you come to an exhale, draw your right knee into your chest, squeeze it in. Option to lift your chest and nose up toward your knee. You do not have to do that. And then inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Rise up if you want or not. How do you choose what? Continue going, alternating sides up with your knee in on the exhale. How do you choose whether to take an option? You listen to your body and do what feels good. So just continue lengthening out on the inhale, drawing the knee in on the exhale. One more time, each side. And then bring both knees into your chest, hug them in, rock around. It might feel good to rock around. Any movement you want there. And then just bring your knees over your hips. So as if you're sitting in a chair on your back, your knees are over your hips. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring your right elbow up toward your left knee. So this is a little bit of a twist. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift. Left elbow to right knee. Okay, so we're just going to alternate sides. Opposite elbow to knee to the elbow to the opposite knee. And then down, and then the other side. Just a few times. This used to be called crunches. Maybe it still is. So this is just a little twist that is going to help to strengthen your oblique muscles, the muscles on the side of your lower trunk, which are important in twisting. Okay. Then come back and pause and straighten out your right leg. Bring your left knee into the chest. Take hold of your strap and put it around the ball of the left foot and raise that leg up toward the ceiling. So strap around the left foot, and just with one end of the strap in each hand, see if you can bring your forearms down to the mat. Slight tension on the strap, and then push your left foot up into the strap, just gently. Raise that heel up toward the ceiling. Then take both ends of the strap in your right hand. And draw your left leg across your right leg. So it won't maybe go very far. Maybe it feels better to have it in the left hand. Doesn't matter, whichever hand you want to hold the strap in. So bring your left leg across the midline over toward the right. It won't maybe go very far. Gently press into the strap. So notice where you feel the stretch here. I feel it in the back of my leg, but also in the outside of my left leg. Take a few breaths, inhaling, gently press into the strap. Exhaling, soften a little bit. One more breath. And then bring that left leg back, bring the knee into the chest and release the strap, but keep it in your hand. Raise that left leg up to the ceiling again. Engage your core, so navel toward the spine, and reaching through your left leg, lower it to the mat as slowly as you can. And then just notice if you feel any difference between your left and right leg. Okay, then inhale and exhale your right knee into your chest. Draw it in. Place the strap around the ball of your right foot and raise it up to the ceiling. Just for a minute, stretching your foot into the strap gently, not over-efforting. And then take both ends of the strap into one hand or the other and bring that right leg across to the left. Okay, across the midline. Very nice. Gently pressing into the strap. The strap is supporting, so you can stretch the leg and relax it as you exhale. Beautiful. Okay, take a couple more nice, slow, deep, even breaths here. And then bring the right leg back up, bend the knee into the chest. Release the strap and set it off to the side. We're done with that for now. And then bend your knees, bring both feet to the mat by your hips, hip width apart. Raise your right leg up toward the ceiling. Turn the right toes out to the side, so externally rotating the hip there. And bring your right ankle below your left knee. So it's the figure 4. And you can keep right here, or you can bring the left knee toward your chest. So take the left knee off the mat. You can take hold behind the left thigh. Maybe nudge the right knee away with your right elbow. These are all options. Now, flex the right foot. So you want to make sure the alignment of the knee on the right leg is there. And in the meantime, you can rotate your left ankle around. So take this opportunity to kind of open up your left ankle and circle it one way, circle it the other way. And now we're going to bring a twist into this. So put your arms on the mat and lower your legs toward, keeping the ankle under the knee, keeping the leg configuration. Lower your legs toward the left. So the right foot will come toward the mat and the left knee will come toward the mat. I don't have to go all the way. Very nice. Okay, you can support with a block, or you don't want it just hanging there, or let gravity stretch out here. So this is a little bit of a twist. Very nice. I see people modifying in good ways that suit them. It's all about you. Let go of any comparison or expectation. One more breath. And then bring your legs back to center. Uncross the legs. Come back to both feet on the floor. And we'll do that to the other side. So left leg goes up toward the ceiling. Stretch it up. Then turn the toes out to the left just to externally rotate, and then bring that ankle over the other leg. Very nice. And your choice whether to keep your foot on the mat or draw the right knee into your chest. Just breathe here for a little bit. Just finding just that right stretch in your hip. And then as you're ready, let both legs come over toward the right. And find that twist on the other side. Remember, your sides are going to be different, so honor what you're feeling. Breathe, send the breath all the way everywhere in your body, especially to where you feel the stretch. And exhale, see if you can release a little bit. And then come back to center, uncross your legs, and we're gonna come up to seated, so you can come to your side. If you want, you can rock and roll on your spine and come up to a seat, whatever. Good. Come to an easy cross-legged position, seated on a blanket if you want to raise your hips up a little bit. And place your hands on your knees. We're going to just do a few cat-cows to kind of work with our spine a little bit. So as you inhale, bring your chest through your arms, extend your back, maybe look up a little bit. Exhale, push away, round your back, chin to chest, spinal flexion. Just a few more like that. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. Okay, one more. And then come back to a tall, straight spine. Bring your right hand, fingertips on the mat. Left arm, inhale up, and then side bend to the right. Keep your arm over your ear. You can look up toward your hand if you want to. Then inhale both arms up Side bend to the other side. Root down through the hip that you're bending away from. So just go back and forth like that a few times, stretching the muscles on the side body. Feel the stretch all the way up the side that you're stretching. Root down through the hip, out through the fingertips. Next time you side bend to the right, pause and hold it for 3 breaths. So inhale, exhale, sink maybe a little bit more. One more breath. And then inhale up. And side bend to the left and hold that for 3 breaths. Okay, and then come back up. And we're gonna do a twist here. It's called Half Lord of the Fishes. So, then bring your right knee out in front, take your right foot by your left hip, okay? So you want to put, you're gonna, okay, all right, so you're cross-legged. Just draw the right knee across so the knee is pointed straight in front and the hip, yeah, it doesn't have to be straight in front. And then take your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. If that isn't comfortable, is too much, you can just do this twist cross-legged. So, your choice. What should you do? The one that feels best. Okay, so wherever you are, start by lengthening up. Nice, tall, straight spine. Lengthen up. When you're twisting, you always lengthen the spine first and then twist on the exhale from the bottom up. So, start by inhaling, sit tall, and then exhale. No, inhale, let's bring arms up, okay? Then exhale, roll your belly in, twist from the bottom up, and then you can drape your right arm over your left knee, right arm behind like a little kickstand, left arm behind like a kickstand, I'm sorry. All right, so inhale, and then twist to the left. And you can crook your arm around this right leg. The important thing is to keep your spine tall and don't force the twist. Just go as far as, and then we're gonna hold this for a little bit, or you can just drape your arm, whatever. Yep, that's good. You don't wanna jam yourself or push it too hard. So inhale, lengthen up. Every inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, belly in, twist from the abdomen. And then if your gaze wants to come over the left shoulder, you can do that too. So hold here, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften, twist. Relax your face. Jaw, shoulders down from the ears, but you're lifting through the crown of your head. One more breath. Okay, then inhale. When you come out of a twist, you always come from the top down. So as you come out, bring your head around first, and then your shoulders, and then lengthen out your legs. Pat. Just give yourself some tapping all the way up and down, inside. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. So now the left leg is going to bend and the left foot's going to come around toward the right hip. Right, you can do cross leg or you can just bring the right foot to the outside. Now this, I'm feeling this a little bit in my knee, so just remember to honor your body and what it feels like. Inhale, arms up, nice, tall. Exhale, belly in, come around from the bottom, the shoulders come around last, and then maybe you twist up through the cervical spine, taking a look over your right shoulder. Okay, so once you're there, each inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, maybe you can twist a little more, maybe not. It's fine. Just take a few breaths in this twist. Twisting kind of is really good for the organs, especially the kidneys, and one other that I can't remember right now. It's good for digestion too. Okay, then come out from the top down, so head, shoulders, come down. Lengthen out your legs, tap them. Very good. And now we're going to come around to tabletop. So all fours, blanket under your knees if your knees are a little sensitive. So wrists under shoulders, hips, knees under hips. Spread your fingers. Make a little suction cup with your palms, so press a little more into the bases of your fingers, take some pressure off your wrists. We're just gonna do a few cat-cows here. So as we did in seated, inhale, spinal extension, your chest drops, tailbone lifts, perhaps chin lifts a little bit. Exhale, push the mat away, round and tuck. Move with your breath, really slowly, gradually, flowing. And the next time you come to an exhale and round your back, let your hips come all the way back into child's pose. Keep your arms out in front of you, okay? So extended child pose. You can rest your head on a blanket or a block. So arms out in front, very nice. Okay, so inhale, lift your chest just a tad. Walk your hands around to the left, keeping them shoulder distance apart. Head is between your arms. Extended child's pose. Feel the stretch up your right side. Just take a few breaths here. Reaching out through your right fingertips and back through your right hip to get the most out of it. Okay, next time you come to an inhale, walk your hands back to center and take an exhale in center. And then inhale, lift your chest a little bit, walk your hands to the right and take extended child on the right. Very nice, very nice. Let's let everything sink down. Take 2 more slow, deep, even breaths here. And then walk your hands back to center and come back up to tabletop. And we're gonna move into a little twist. So once you're, okay. So, on an inhale, take your right arm out and up. Exhale, thread your hand under the opening on the left side. So you're going to come onto your right shoulder. Uh-huh. You don't have to come all the way down. Wherever you land, you land. Your left hand can be on the mat, helping to raise pushing into your left hand so your left shoulder comes up a little bit. Or you can stretch it out in front. You can bring it around your back. Whatever you want to do. Here, so this is called thread the needle. Okay, now to come out, you want to push into if your left hand is out, bring it back to the mat. Push into your left hand, unthread the needle, and bring your right arm back up. Okay, and then the right hand comes down, and we'll try that on the left. So this time, inhale, left arm goes up. And then exhale, thread it through, come onto your left shoulder, or toward, it doesn't have to be all the way on the mat. You can stretch your arm out long, any arm position feels good there. A few breaths. And then inhale, push into your right hand, bring the left arm up again, and then down to the mat. Very nice. So you're in tabletop. Inhale into cow, so drop your chest, lift your tailbone, maybe your neck comes up. Then exhale back into child's pose. I'm going to just do a little earth salutation a few times. Inhale back to all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, knees back to the mat, tabletop. And then in a little cow. Exhale, child's pose. Move slowly. This is vinyasa. Flow with your breath. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Very nice. Now do it one more time on your own. So inhale. I'll just remind you, comes to tabletop or cow. Exhale, child. And inhale back to tabletop. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. I'm going to pedal your feet a little bit here. All right, we're going to come into forward fold, but we're going to do it different than we usually do. Instead of walking our feet up to our hands, we're going to walk our hands back to our feet. So, come into forward fold. Knees bent a little or a lot. So you'll be toward the back of your mat, probably. Just hang, bring your belly, navel toward the spine. Head heavy, shake your head yes and no. You can take hold of opposite elbows or just let your arms hang. And then bring your hands to your shins, come up halfway with a flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into your feet, reach your arms out, all the way up, palms touch. Come to the heart center. And we'll build a mountain pose so you can be wherever you want. So, feet are about hip width, toes pointing straight ahead. Lift and spread your toes. Feel the four corners of your feet. Press down, tuck your tailbone. Bring your shoulders up, back down, so chest is nice and open. Palms face front. Lift up through the crown of your head. And then relax just a little bit. Keep your alignment, but just let go of any clinging or extra effort. Just come back to your breath for a few breaths. Slow, deep, even breaths. Feel energy moving in your body from what we've just done. Come back to your intention if you set one. Okay, and we're gonna do some side bends. So you can do it, you can inhale both arms up, take hold of the left wrist with your right hand and side bend to the right, or you can let the right arm go down your thigh, your choice. Inhale back up, exhale side bend to the other way. So as we did seated, keep your left arm over your left ear, and just side to side, press down into the outer foot and out through the outer hand. Okay, then come back to center. Let your arms come down. Roll your shoulders out a little bit. Now just let your arms hang down. Let them be nice and loose. We're going to do a little standing twist. So what, who cares? So you're just going to inhale and then twist over toward the right. Your hands can pat yourself on the back, and then left. So just say, exhale through your mouth, and as your hands tap yourself on the back. And your arms are just loose, like a jacket with no arms in it. Now let your arms come up so that you tap yourself on the shoulder and the low back. Okay, and come back to neutral, and I'm gonna do a standing twist. So inhale your arms shoulder height, lengthen up, exhale, keeping your arms parallel, twist around toward the right. So the arms aren't getting closer together, and you can take your gaze over your right arm if that works out. And breathe. So your hips are trying to stay parallel to the mat, so you're twisting your upper body. And then come back to center, maybe drop your arms, roll your shoulders out. We'll do that to the other side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Keeping that left hip pressing forward. One more breath. And then come back to the center. Roll your shoulders out, and I'm going to do a few half suns, and then do a chair twist. So inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive forward, knees bent a little or a lot. Inhale, bring your arms up, set your hips back into chair pose. Bring your hands to your chest and twist to the right. Now you can, that looks great. If you can bring without too much effort, your elbow to your knee, I can't really do that. You can do that. Okay, so 2 more breaths here. And then come forward, come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. And we'll take that twist to the left. Okay, then come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale all the way up. Hands down. And just take a couple breaths in mountain pose. Okay, then come to the front edge of your mat. And feet are hip width. Take a step back with your right leg, not too far, not as far as we do when we're gonna do Warrior One. So we're gonna do a standing, and this is a time you might wanna have a chair handy or a block. I don't know. Because this is gonna be a balancy pose and it's kind of challenging. So, okay, so right foot's back. Put the block or the, well first we'll do a preparatory pose first, Parsvottanasana. So the first thing we're gonna do is just feet are on train tracks. And inhale, lengthen up, exhale, take a bend forward over your left leg. Okay, so this is, you can have your hands behind your back, holding opposite elbows. Just take a few breaths here. Notice if it feels a little wobbly. And then come back up. And let's see, left foot, right arm. Okay. So inhale your right arm up. I'm gonna have the chair here. There we go. Okay. So right arm up. Reach forward as you exhale. Come forward. Bring your right hand to the block inside your foot or to a chair. And then raise your left arm up. So this is revolved triangle. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's wobbly for me. Okay. So your right hand is coming down, your left arm is going up. So you're twisting toward your left leg. So whatever, hand on a block, hand on a chair. Let's take a couple breaths here. Okay, then come out, step your feet together. Ooh, was that challenging? Balancing? No? Is it okay? All right, good. When I was practicing it, I was thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna fall over. All right, we'll try that on the other side. So this time, the right foot comes forward, or you step your feet apart, the block's near the right leg. And the left arm comes up. Reach it forward, come down to the block or the chair, and raise your, that was the left hand. Did I say that? Right, left hand's down, right arm's up. Twisting to the right. You guys are great. All right, 2 more breaths. Oh, no, come. If you can. Okay, then come out. Very nice. It's impressive. Okay. And come you're at the front edge of your mats. Okay. We're going to come down. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Bring your hand to the mat. Step that back into downward facing dog. Then inhale your knees to the mat. Feet out to the side. Come to a seat. And then lower down onto your back. Okay, and then we're going to do a final twist on our back here. So you have a choice. You can do windshield wipe with your feet hip on the mat, hip width apart, out to the edge of the mat, or off the mat. So you zip your leg. This is if you want to work your core and the oblique muscles a little more. So that would be zipping your legs together and then going to the right, back to center, exhale the other way. So it's just windshield wipes with your feet off the ground. So either on the ground or off, zip together or apart. Inhale in the center, arms are out to the side. Exhale, bring your belly in and let your legs go over to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. So whichever configuration you have, just do a few rounds of moving windshield wipe. Inhaling to the center, exhaling belly in to the left. So just do 2 more moving. And when you've done the 2, let your legs come all the way, stay in toward the mat position. You're just gonna hold the twist. So as your legs come over to the one side, just pause there, keep breathing. Inhale, send the breath to the area of stretch. Exhale, find release somewhere. You can always release around your eyes, all your face, your jaw, where you can release your shoulders down. By your slow, deep, even, calm breath, signal your body that it can relax. It's okay. There's support there. And then you get a little more twist, a little more stretch. And then, if you haven't already, come back to center. Tap the back, press into your feet and tap the back of your pelvis on the mat a few times. Just, yeah. And then take the twist to the other side. You can do it differently. The sides don't have to be the same. I'm just gonna hold it for a minute. Stay present in your body. Keep your awareness inside. Follow your breath. Okay, then bring your knees back to center. Take a minute to give your body, before we move into Shavasana, to take any pose or movement that feels good. There might have been something you really wanted to do that we didn't do, and now is your chance to do it. So settle into your Shavasana. Just surrender everything. Let thoughts just come and go. Notice any sounds, notice anything. And just let it go. Okay, gently bring your awareness back to the space. Begin to deepen your breath. Waken your body with small movements. And one at a time or together, bring your knees toward your chest and come over onto your side. Just rest here for a few moments, just scanning, noticing your body, your feeling tone, your mind. At the end of practice, notice how your breathing is. And use your arms to come up to a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed if that's comfortable. Sit with a nice, tall, straight spine, rooting down to your mat, up through the crown of your head. And we'll take 3 inhales through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So the sigh it out breath. Inhale through the nose. And I invite you to bring your hands, palms together, thumbs at your heart space. Bow to your efforts today, to your willingness to give yourself, and especially your body, an hour of care and beneficial movement, twisting to perhaps release pent-up physical and emotional stresses. And I thank you again, as always, for allowing me to lead you in practice. And the teacher in me bows to and honors the teacher and the light in each of you. Namaste.